The Haley O Show. Every Friday, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Only on bulls.co.za.
Said we've got two guys in studio with us from the Bar One Manhunt. And now this is a reality show on SABC One. It is the search for the ultimate man. He's got to have... Let me actually read to you what he has to have. This is from the official press release. He has to have qualities that include great physicality, strong leadership and problem-solving skills, compassion for others, enough charm to win over men and women, and the confidence to inspire others as well as follow them. He should be a down-to-earth, street-smart kind of rugged gentleman who'll save the damsel in distress and also finish the beer keg. Yo!
And have great skin.
And have great skin.
Yeah.
So, guys, you feel you can live up to that? Oz?
Definitely. My line of work is, in fact, aligned with the last bit, with the finishing the beer keg. I do work for SAB, so...
You work for
that,
SAB?
Yes, I do.
Okay,
So-
and so you guys both have your other... Obviously, you're not professional models by any means. You have other careers on the side, and so have your jobs kind of given you this time to do this reality show?
Fortunately, I do work for a department and a management team that does believe in me. So they did give me the time off. So that was really good. They gave me the time off. So. Yeah.
And Fadeen, you believe you have these qualities?
Absolutely. Would not have entered if I felt I didn't live a 25-hour day. Definitely doing so many things that comes around. By trade, I'm a project manager at one of the leading financial institutions in the country. And coming back to it as well, lots of convincing to my boss, but she was really cool about it. And she said, look, as long as you can get whatever you need done, we'll give you a month's leave. So it wasn't easy to take a month's leave from such a hectic schedule. But we did it because it's something that we believed in and we wanted to do.
And because the prizes are so good.
Amazing.
Wow.
You can win, is it a Toyota double cab?
Yes.
R5,000,000.
Yes.
And a motorbike.
Yes.
Correct.
All in all comes to close to R1 million worth. Well, you're a millionaire when you come out of it.
Yeah, it's actually 1.1. The
Yeah.
value of the entire prize is 1.1 million.
Yo. Okay, so now this is the third season of the Bar One Manhunt competition. And for those people who haven't caught it on SABC One, it's on a Tuesday night at 9 o'clock, is that right?
Correct.
What happens in this reality show? I mean, you are given tasks, all sorts of tasks.
Yes.
Give us some examples.
I prefer calling it a competition. It is a reality TV show, but it's also a competition
Okay,
mainly.
sure.
So the big thing is you start, the trial starts when you first meeting the guys, in fact, because you come in and you're trying to make a good impression with everyone. You're trying to suss everyone out. Thereafter, you guys go out there. Then you totally unsuspecting. They come pull you. They're like, okay, cool guys, get in the cars, let's go. We're going to our first trial. You get there, you do your individual trial, at which if you win, or when you win, is it amnesty?
Amnesty, correct.
At the judgment.
Top two wins amnesty.
Top two wins amnesty. And the top two also get to captain the teams, which is at
Okay.
the squad trial. Squad trial then happens, it follows that. We do squad trials where you have the black team and the red team, and the two captains pick the teams, and you guys go against each other as teams.
And go against each other doing what?
Ali, it's been insane. We're into the 4th episode so far, so I'll share what we've done because I don't want to spoil it for what's coming. But when we kicked off in the first episode, it was a lot of pace needed, so we sort of stormed a castle, which meant they set up this trail where we climbed ropes, ran through underneath tunnels, jumped a rope down a cargo net. It was insane. And yet you think that's where it is. And then the next one was complete strength, where you had to physically bust down walls. We had to break through walls, cut through fences. We were actually firemen for the day, if that makes sense. And we went through doors, etc. Yeah, there we go. I won that, by the way, Haley. Just
Yeah. Yep.
And then the third one, you figured, could it get any more hectic? And we walked in and we had to dance. We had to tango. We had to tango.
Brilliant. So you don't just have to be strong
No.
and fit. You have to be able to, full package. You have
Full.
to. How's your tango?
My tango, my tango was quite mean, by the way. It was my first time. I haven't danced in like 2-3 years, and that's even in a casual sort of environment. And I think I came 5th out of like 14 guys, so I'm not bad. I'm not too bad at the tango.
You're up there. And
Yeah.
now it says in this press release that you have to be able to charm men and women. So you also have to have that gift of the gab when it comes to chatting to people. And I can see you both very engaging, confident guys. But how would you pick up a girl? What would be your ultimate date that you would take a girl on, Fadeen?
Haley, for me, I think the first date definitely has to be a very simple date. I want to see what she's all about. It's great to pull in. I can honestly okay, let's say I took Haley out, for example. All right, so it's easy for me to take you to a very expensive restaurant, to spend lots of money on the date, make it look really cool. But I'm saying let's try a first date where we're just ourselves and let's see what we do from there. So let's take a walk somewhere. Let's go to somewhere so simple. Let's do something very very simple. Let's do some go-karting. It's totally out of your bracket, and just see how we interact between each other. To me, honestly, the best time spent with a girl is just sitting and chatting, because really that's, if you can have fun sitting with somebody, just having a laugh for 2 hours and you don't see the time go, she's a keeper.
Okay, so keeping it simple. I agree with you. You don't want to be too flashy. It makes you look silly if you're too flashy on the first date.
Not saying that you shouldn't. So, once you're in that routine, obviously be as spoiler. I mean, that's important. She's your lady, you got to spoil her. But
sorry, can I quickly just check that my boyfriend's listening and you can say that again? And ask, what do you feel is a way to, if you want to walk into a room and get the room to notice you, what do you think is very important?
You've got to present yourself very well. So for me, I always believed grooming, carrying yourself with there's a certain air that you have to have an air of confidence, where you just know exactly where you're going and what you're doing, and you just command that respect. I don't feel it's anything tangible. Well, male grooming is one, being in a good physique is another. Okay, for me, being as with my height, it's fine, but you can be shorter. But it's just it's knowing where you're going, and if you have that, people will always take notice of you.
Yeah, and I like what you say, that it's not always tangible. It's
Yeah.
that X factor that some people have and some people, are working on.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
And so now, what is the relationship between you and the rest of the contestants? Is it quite competitive? Is it quite friendly? Are they cliques?
all right, so the show has been pre-recorded, so it's what you're seeing has been edited. We're also seeing it for the first time. We shot down in Cape Town and overseas and everywhere else.
Overseas?
Yes,
Yeah.
they went to Argentina.
Wow.
Various locations in South Africa and globally as well.
Sure.
So it's been really cool. So during the comp itself, like I said, you meet all these guys for the first time, so it takes a while to get to know, and everyone's playing the game in their own way, in their own
Of
right.
course.
But yet, once it was done, and when we met afterwards, we got along really well. Oz, during the show, was actually my roommate.
Yeah.
So we got along pretty well. And after the show, really, I mean, we guys, I think, not saying, but ladies tend to be a bit more competitive, like during pageants and these type of
And the
things.
nails come out a bit easier.
Absolutely,
Girls.
and with guys, you'll be really surprised. Like during the launch that we kicked off, we were just like, we knew who did what, who backstabbed who, but
Yeah.
really everybody was just like, we boys, let's enjoy this. And
Oh, that's nice.
I think it's a pat on the back, no hard feelings. There was money involved. I'm sorry, it's the rules of engagement while we were away. It's almost like an alternate reality when you're there. When you
Sure.
come back, it's just like, look,
We
you're back
all
to normal. This
Okay.
is life. This is how things go.
And I mean, to add to that, and something we must mention is we bar one men. And the reason you got chosen as a top 16 bar one man is to show the trait and quality of being that ultimate man. And being that ultimate man is really coming back and saying, boys, good game. Let's go
being
out
a
and
good
Yeah.
sport.
let's chill and let's enjoy it. I mean, we're all together on a group on WhatsApp. We chat all the time. We support everybody. We're going through, one of our boys actually lost one of their family members a few days ago. All the guys have been so supportive around it, and really we've just been pushing everybody so much. It's been really cool.
Oh, that's nice to hear.
But when you watch the show, it's a whole different story.
Yeah.
All right, and then the last question I want to ask you is, how many bar ones do you actually eat? I mean, you guys are in good shape. Do you love bar one?
I'll be honest.
I love bar
I'm going to
one.
be dead honest. Yes, I do.
I do like bar one as well.
Because the more intense my gym session is, the more my energy levels and sugar levels spike and just go down completely. So they dropped to, and I actually, after taking my protein shake, I usually have a chocolate, and it's usually a bar one.
Okay.
So
I'm
that
looking
could
at you in the eye.
Yeah,
to see
that-
if you're telling the
yes,
truth.
that could be. So that could be 2 to 3 a week,
Okay.
if depending on how hectic my sessions are. Dead in the eye. Looking at you dead in the eye.
Okay. No, good to hear that guys that look like you still indulge in the odd bar one also.
All in moderation, that's all. That's
All
important.
in moderation.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, guys, we look forward to seeing the next episode. Just to let everyone know, SABC 1, Tuesday night, 9 o'clock. You can
yeah.
see these guys going head to head and battling it out.
We also have a Twitter handle
Yes.
at Bar One Manhunt, as well as a Facebook page, which is again
At
Bar One.
Bar One Manhunt and
At
a
Bar One
Facebook page.
Yes.
Cool. Well, good luck, guys. I'm very curious to watch the show and see who ends up as this winner of like R1 million. But thanks for coming into studio, and what you guys up to this weekend?
Wow, my side, actually got an audition this afternoon.
Oh,
Yeah, so I've got to go past, do that. Got to sort my house out,
okay.
which
Jesus.
needs some sorting out. And then, yeah, just taking it easy. That's how it goes.
All the best for those, bud. I've got a bit of work. 2 to 3 activations this weekend,
Wow.
as well as laundry.
Okay. He is a
Yeah.
real man after all. Okay, thanks, guys. Well, have a great weekend. Thanks for coming in. And like I say, all the best for the competition.
Thank you,
Alright,
Ali.
Thank you,
Thanks a
Ali.
lot.
Thanks for having me.
The Haley O Show. Every Friday, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Only on bulls.co.za.